You'll notice like the recovery on these is significantly longer than a Jago Fireball. They do move fast, but she's kind of stuck there for a while. But she has kind of Fulgore's reactor ability with Shadow Meter instead to cancel these on whiff into Shadow moves. So if you don't like this, you can cancel into the Shadow version and spray the screen to keep yourself safe. You can go ahead and jump over this projectile. Oh, I'm scared. So I just do that, knock him back, and reset the situation, which is very, very, very handy. You can even hit confirm from really long distances with that by canceling into Shadow Knee.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, and each body has its own Ender special for the special that it carries. The base body has a meter Ender, the blade body has a damage Ender, and the booster body has a wall balance Ender. Whoops. There you go. Very good.
All right. So one thing that we didn't talk about was...
oh yeah, the faster dash, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so the dash is actually faster in this body too. You're going to be zoning a lot in this body, so you're going to move very fast. And you can get some good dash into throw shenanigans with this too, just because it's very, very fast. All right, what else we got?
All right, now it's just combos. So we looked at Explosive Arc and we looked at Shotgun Blitz.
We did.
And then those moves are universal, and they're always combo openers and they're combo linkers.
Correct.
None of the punch specials can actually be used as linkers. You'll always go into an ender.
That's right.
So let's start talking about some of these enders. What is the Explosive Arc ender?
Explosive Arc Ender is a launcher. You can get a little setup off that, or you can get a juggle combo. It does less damage though. If you're looking for damage outside of Blade Body, you're definitely going to want to go with the Shotgun Blitz Ender. It is a hard knockdown Ender and resets the distance a bit, which may not seem great. I'm going to do this over here so you can see. Alright, knocks him kind of far away. But I can move back in very quickly using the knee. So what I'll do is I'll call this assist and then dash in behind it. More on that in a second. Very, very good. Cool.
All right. So, now let's go through the enders for all these different bodies.
Sure, yeah. We got our wall splat on booster. We just showed you. On blade, we have... Let's see if I can do a dragon punch. There we go. We have a damage ender. And on base, we showed you this a second ago too, we have a meter ender.
No.
Very good.
Now, is that all the enders she really has?
No, there's actually one more ender.
Whoa.
So I guess she's the first character with 6 enders. So let's say you want to switch bodies. We showed you this earlier. You press 3 punches to switch, and that is quite slow. Throw a fireball for me, please.
Ooh.
So I can just phase through it, which is great, but I have a ton of recovery. So if I tag out anywhere remotely close to him, I'm getting punished. So you have to be really, really careful when you switch. So if you're low on health, you don't want to take a big risk. One thing you might do is a switch ender, where you press all 3 punches to switch to the punch drone, or you press all 3 kicks to switch to the kick drone.
So one cool thing about the switching mechanics, you can actually do that during the round transitions as well.
Yeah, yeah. So we can't show you this right now, but when it says ready and you're moving around between rounds, you can absolutely use 3 punch or 3 kicks to switch bodies and try and, adjust the matchup and get in an interesting position. Very, very cool.
So the part that you kind of jumped ahead a little was the team play.
Yes, team play.
So clearly you guys saw some stuff that you shouldn't have seen yet. Let's talk a little bit about that.
All right, I'm switching here. Hold on. All right, so when you start most matches, if you don't switch before the match, this is the configuration you're going to be in. You're going to be playing as booster body. The punch position is going to be blade body. The kick position is going to be booster. The assists themselves, if you want to call them for an assist, is on back hard punch or back hard kick. I'm going to go ahead and call the base drone with back hard kick. He comes out, he fires his cannon like he would if I was playing as him, and then he leaves. Go ahead and give him a little kick in the face.
Oh.
So when they're active, you can kick them, and you actually see in the life bars up top, he took damage, and because it's training mode, that won't heal until I switch up. So go ahead and hit him again. Oops. Just press medium kick when he comes out.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
I know. Cool. Now go ahead and kick Blade Drone when he comes out.
Okay.
No, you can't. Blade Drone is an anti-air assist. He is invulnerable until he's done attacking, but you can punish him on the way down. There you go. Give him a little kick. If you want to, you can give him a nice big uppercut when he's done.
Oh, sorry. When he's done. Yeah. I had to remember how to DP.
When he's done. Block. There you go.
Yeah,
now.
There
Yay.
you go.
They do take a lot of damage. You can't juggle them. But as you saw, go ahead and wind kick through this one. Oh, a little late.
Yeah.
We'll get it. We'll get it.
Well, that's not it.
You can hit the drone and hit Aria.
Yeah.
So she has to use the drones to cover herself and cover the drones. So if you're in a fireball war, go ahead and start throwing some fireballs. Call him out, he gets hit. That's really bad. And of course, Blade Body's only strike invincible. He's not projectile invincible, so he's getting hit too, and I'm getting in trouble. Go ahead and keep throwing fireballs for me. Scoot back. Scoot back a little bit. So I can cover him. I can use my shotgun knee to cover projectiles, wipe him out of the way so he can fire. Like that. So you have to cover them and use them to cover yourself. It's very cool. So like this is a very unsafe thing to do, but if I call the assist and then do it, keeps me safe and lets me do a manual off of it. Very cool. So the last assist we didn't show you is Booster. Booster's the fastest startup, and he goes in an up-forward angle and tackles people. Another really interesting thing about, poor Booster. Come back. If you're kind of moving in on me while I'm zoning, you get about half screen, then you block this guy. Oh, he shoves you way back. So that's really useful in zoning as well.
Sad face.
Yeah. And you'll learn other things to do with the drones. As Steve was tweeting about earlier, shout outs to Steve. You might say knock somebody down and then call a meaty drone and do some mix-ups. He was partial to this one, where you get a throw here, you call the projectile, and then you do a 50-50. You either go low or you go high. And that is pretty damn useful. Or you call another drone and you get crazy. Who knows what you do.
Okay, so one thing about the life bar that we haven't really talked about yet is how it works. So let's talk about that a little bit. So it's kind of hard in training mode to really do this.
It is.
We can turn off recovery a little bit.
Okay.
For just a short amount of time. There it is.
Health, no.
Yep. So I'll just do that. You want to talk a little bit about what's going on there?
Yeah, you can actually see my white health does not heal. It will never heal, no matter how long I wait. And that's because the body itself is generated by the nanobots inside the drone, and they are also what heal the drone. So they can't do both things at once. Yes, that is canon. But if you want to heal, you can just switch bodies. So I'm going to switch. You can see the blue bar is actually healing rather quickly. This is going to encourage you to switch a lot, and it really depends on the matchup. You know, maybe Jago isn't hitting you multiple times and leaving a ton of white health on you, but Cinder probably is. And you'll be at high risk of eating a instant level 4 Ender if you're not careful about juggling how much of this health you actually have.
So one thing we could show right now is if we turn, we can...
You want the health back?
Yeah, actually put it to like 20%, so we
Alright.
can show what happens when we destroy a body.
Okay. Ah! It exploded. And now I only have 2 left. So if I do back kick, because there's no kick drone, it's just going to call the punch one. If I hit all 3 kicks to switch, I'm just going to switch to the punch one. I have less tools here. This is a difficult position for an Aria to be in. And it gets even worse. Okay. It gets even worse if you are killed. A second time. Go ahead and kill this one.
Yep.
And now I'm all alone. This is a very tough position to be in, so things snowball pretty badly for Aria if she can't keep all 3 drones alive. So the goal, if you're an Aria player, is you're going to want to keep all of them alive as long as you possibly can.
Alright, so let's reset positions here.
Sure.
It's these 2 buttons. Oh, Matt, no. You gotta hold one
There we
for There
go.
you go. Boom. Okay.
Yay, I'm back.
So let's talk a little bit about our instinct.
Let's talk about instinct. Are you ready?
Oh yeah.
Everybody's been wondering. Anime! Now I've put all 3 bodies into one. I have the walk speed, I have the dash speed, I have the cannon, I have the uppercut, I have flight and tackles, and I have this little fanfare drone that auto-tracks its attacks onto you. Go ahead and jump. Oh no, you can't jump. Ha ha ha. It's good stuff.
Let's
Health
turn that,
refill,
yeah.
It's a very potent instinct mode. There's one other feature as well. You can't cancel into assist calls normally, but you can during instinct. So that lets you create some pretty interesting pressure. I can't do it on the pad. Yeah, so that's very cool as well. There's one other feature of Instinct that you need to be aware of since you're going to be juggling all these drones all the time. And that we will show you here. So, if I have an Instinct that puts all 3 drones together to give me maximum power, but I don't have any other drones anymore, isn't it useless? What do I get? You still get anime cutscene, which is pretty sweet, but you get 3 of these fanfare drones instead. So for every body that's missing, you're going to get an extra fanfare drone, which means you can really lay on the pressure with these things and cancel into them pretty aggressively. And just really mess with people pretty badly. So it's still very, very good, even if you're low on dronage. And there's some other really cool things maybe we'll save for later, but it's possible to take more damage than it looks like she can take by soaking up extra damage in Instinct.
Yep.
And maybe you'll see that a little bit later. But that's pretty much the guided tour, right? That's everything. That's Aria.
Yeah, that is this beast of a character.
Yes. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have a couple of the players who are here at Combo Breaker who have been playing Aria over at the booth do some matches for you while we commentate.
Sounds good.
So they're going to hop up on stage right now, hopefully. It's going to be Mr. FRQ Steve. Wait, that's not right. It's the Jam.
Let's quit this out and then let's turn off
absolutely.
our controllers.
And he's going to be playing against Rico. Where's Rico? Here he comes. Come on, big man. Let's go.
I'll just turn off the controller for you.
Thank you.
Let's make sure
I'm
we
distracted.
hit controller.
Rico's so handsome. It's Sajam. S-A-J-A-M. FRQ's formerly FRQ Steve. With like 8 E's.
So I just like to say we did a pretty good job with no prep.
Maybe.
We had no prep time at all.
Tweet us. Let us know how horrible we are. I'll take it. I'll take the feedback and